here is another example on how to factorize quadratic expressions. And here we have to factorize the expression a squared b squared minus ab minus 30. Now if you look at this expression, it does not look like the familiar quadratic expression, but this is also a quadratic expression because the highest power of the unknown that we have here is 2. Solution. So let's rewrite that. We have a squared b squared minus ab minus 30. Now, following the steps required, the first step is to find the product of the first term and the last term. Now, for this expression, the first term here would be a squared b squared, and the last term there will be minus 30. So let's find the product. So we'll be having a squared b squared multiplied by minus 30. That's going to give us this same thing as having a plus sign. So we put that plus times minus minus a squared b squared times 30. We're having 30 a squared b squared. Now the next step, the step 2, we have to find two terms such that their product gives us these results and their sum gives us the second term, that is minus ab. So that is, we have find two terms. That's what we have to do in step 2. So for the product here and the sum here. Now we'll start with the product side. We are trying to find two terms so that their product, that is their multiplication, is going to give us minus 30 a squared b squared. Now because, let's start from the sign. Because this product has a negative sign, that means the term we are looking for, the two terms we are looking for, one has to be positive, one has to be negative. Because from our sign rule, when we have our sign rule, what product of signs can give us negative sign? It can only give us negative sign when they are different signs. That is, we have minus times plus, we give us minus. Plus times minus, we give us minus. But if they are the same sign, they are going to give us a positive sign. But here, we just need the negative sign. So the two terms we have to pick, one will be having a negative sign, while the other will be having a positive sign. So let's start from there. So the first one, we have plus, but this term here has to be 30. What times what can we have to give us 30? We can have 1 and 30 itself. 1 times 30 will give us 30. So we can have plus ab times minus 30 ab. This would give us this product, that is plus times minus, they will have minus. ab times 30 ab will have 30 a squared b squared. Now for the sum, let's sum up these two terms together and see what the result is going to give us. So we'll be having plus ab, then plus minus 30 ab. Now this is the same thing as having plus ab. Now plus times minus here will give us minus, a negative sign. So here we'll be having minus 29 ab, which is not the second term that we have here. So that means these two terms are not the terms we are looking for. Now let's interchange the signs again. We could have minus ab times plus 30 ab. We know that this product is definitely going to give us minus 30 a squared b squared. That is minus times plus minus. ab times 30 ab, we'll have 30. Then we'll have a times a, we'll have a squared. B times b, we'll have b squared. Now we'll take the sum. We'll be having minus ab plus 30 ab. Now here also, we'll be having minus ab plus times plus, there we'll have plus 30 ab. So we have minus ab plus 30 ab. So that's going to give us plus 29 ab, which is not the second term we have here. So that means these two terms are not the terms we are looking for. Now let's go on again. Which two numbers can I multiply together to give me this 30, this coefficient that we have here? We can say 2 multiplied by 15. So we interchange the sign. So we'll start with plus 2ab multiplied by minus 15ab. So here we'll have plus times minus minus, 15 times 2, 30. ab times ab will have a squared b squared. Now let's take their sum. We'll be having plus 2ab, then we'll be having plus minus 15ab plus 2ab plus minus minus there will have minus 15ab plus 2ab minus 15ab. That will be giving us minus 13ab, which is not the second term we have. So that means these two terms that we have here is not the two terms we need to find. So we interchange the signs. That is, we could have minus 2ab again multiplied by plus 15ab. Minus times plus, there you have minus. 15 times 2, we have 30. AB times AB, A times A, you have A raised to the power of 2. B times B, you have B raised to the power of 2. So we have minus 30A squared B squared, which is the product. But let's check for the sum. We'll be having minus 2AB plus 15AB. And here, minus 2AB plus minus plus, they will have plus 15AB. That will give us plus 13AB, which is still not the term we need to find. So we'll move on again and look for two other numbers you can multiply together to give us this 30. Now you can have 6 and 5. So I can say plus 5ab multiplied by minus 6ab. Now when you do this, plus minus minus, we have minus 5 times 6, 30. AB times AB, we have a squared b squared. Now let's look at the sum. For the sum, we're having plus 5ab plus into minus 6ab. Now when you simplify this, we'll be having plus 5ab plus minus minus, they will have minus 6ab. So we'll be having 5ab minus 6ab. That gives us minus 1ab, which you can write as just ab. And this is exactly the second term we need to find. So that means the two terms we need to find in this step 2 would be, therefore, the two terms are plus 5ab and minus 6ab. Now move on to the next step, step 3, which is for us to replace the second term with these two terms. So we'll be having step 3. We'll have a squared b squared minus ab minus 13. Now we are replacing this minus ab with these two terms that we already have here, plus 5ab and minus 6ab. So we'll be having a squared b squared, then plus 5ab minus 6ab minus 30. Now if you look at this, plus 5ab minus 6ab will still give me back minus ab. So this is still the same thing as the expression we have. Now the next step, step 4, we group in twos and factorize. So we group this in twos. We'll be having a squared b squared minus ab minus 30 would be equal to, we repeat this step, a squared b squared plus 5ab minus 6ab minus 30. So here we'll have group in twos, a squared b squared plus 5ab. Then here, we can bring out the negative sign, that will have minus into. Now when we get the negative sign, this will be left to just 6ab. Now this minus 30 becomes plus 30. Why? Because by the time we use this multiplication sign to multiply this bracket, we'll be having back minus times 6ab, we have minus 6ab. Minus times plus, we'll have back minus, then 30. But if you have put minus, that means you have changed the equation, which is not what we want to do. We are just trying to simplify it. So here, we look for the ACF of a squared, b squared, and 5ab. That is, the terms that are common that we can factorize out. Now, things that are common here are just a, b. Now, when you bring out ab from this, that is, you divide a squared, b squared, divided by ab. A cancel this a squared, b cancel the b squared, so you are left with just ab. So we have ab inside, plus, now for 5ab, when you divide 5ab by this term, ab that we factorized out, a cancel out a, b cancel out a, we are left with just 5. So we have 5 minus, now here, 6ab and 30. What can we factorize out? 6. When we factorize 6 out from this place, we are left with just ab, then plus, when we factorize 6, that is, we divide 30 by 6 here, we'll be left with 5. So we have, now here, you notice that this term here and this term here are the same thing. So we just pick one of those terms, that is, we just pick 1ab plus 5. Then these other terms that are outside the brackets, we bring them together inside another bracket. So that is, we have ab minus 6. And by doing like this, we've been able to factorize the expression we are given. Thank you.